it's a safe place to ride my bike,
Mm-hmm.
and it's beautiful, and I can listen to the birds.
And, I can come all the way from Westhampton
Yeah.
through Northampton on the bike trail and all the way to the end and back, and it's a really nice ride.
Way down that way, the way the trees kind of canopy over, it's like you're going through a tunnel. And back in early July, we had gone to the end of East Street to actually up to Route 5, and on our way back it was darker than we expected, and the fireflies were just spectacular. It was like a laser show in that tunnel, so it was really, really cool.
So, let's see, Queen Anne's lace, 8 feet tall, 7 feet. Queen Anne's lace is a wild carrot. This plant that looks like a sunflower, and it turns out it is a sunflower, is thought to be the pinnacle of evolution, where we've actually reduced the number of flower parts and fused them. This is hundreds of flowers jammed on one head. Timothy is the one I always associate with the farmer going like this, you know. In this really wet ditch on the side of the trail has these really cool, perfectly circular heads of flowers. And this is button bush. The evening primrose family has a lot of flowers that bloom after the sun sets, but this one will flower during the day. And these big stalks, very distinctive. Jewelweed is a native plant that's very succulent. It has a thick, fleshy stem. It also makes these beautiful jewel-like flowers. These showy, hummingbird pollinated flowers. They have this really neat spur in the back, which makes nectar, so the hummingbirds stick their tongue in there. This is goldenrod. It's not quite flowering yet. They generally flower in late summer.
Open marsh and then some shrub swamp. Probably again more silky dogwood.
They have these really cute clusters of blossoms which look like little French knots, you know, like embroidery. But you walk through this, it claws at you, it tears you, and your thumb is ripped and bleeding. But it's a, you know, you only find this in the swamp, you know. That's why, you know, you're not going to really run into this if you're biking along the trail, but just right next door there's all this, you know, cool nature to look at.
And in the fall, of course, when you're biking along and you smell grapes, that's what it is. Well, this looks like a red maple swamp. Probably this little intermittent stream is tributary to the Manhan. Red maple swamps are about the most common wetland type in Massachusetts, at least inland. Hemlocks and white pine growing there. Looks like maybe on a slightly higher spot in the wetland.
White pine can occur in all habitats, but it's mostly associated with a little bit drier conditions and areas. But the beautiful straight trunk made it a prized tree for ship mast.
Arcadia is about 720 acres. And so this is just a small part of the sanctuary that's upland forest. Most of the forest here is a mix of oaks and hemlock.
The lower portion of the property parallels the Manhan River and includes a portion of the floodplain of the Manhan River, so it's a really good example of floodplain forest. We're standing on the rail trail. We're overlooking where the Manhan River and the oxbow of the Connecticut River meet.
And she's learning to walk on a lead, and this is a perfect safe place for her to be.
It gives me good exercise and I get to ride my bike.
We love trail system. Boom, 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 boom.
Yay!
Best thing Easthampton ever did, Northampton. Best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very grateful.